Yo, Sigma here. So, just like yesterday, I'm starting off by showing you the top ranks of last night. As of the reset, just minutes before my next challenge for today. And it appears as though we'll be facing the 6th, 5th, and 4th in the Master League, which seems okay. Personally, I think it would be more logical to do it backwards, so you face the top at the end instead of the top at the beginning. But maybe that's so that you can strategize against them. I'm not sure the logic behind that. Because, usually you face the top in the league at the end of the tournament, don't you? I don't know. Anyway, so this first wave hasn't really given me too much trouble in most of my runs, although their range fighters are usually capable of dishing out a decent amount of damage if you let them go for too long, particularly their long shooter. You're going to see a lot of players using a similar strategy or similar EX skills to the ones that I do, because simple coverage area for damage AoE is a real priority in Master League. So you see Hinotori using the rolling buster there in the background. While I'm trying to focus on mostly comboing damage with my suits when they're firing an EX skill, I'll try to fire something that can do damage at the same time, which maxes out the damage score, which came from a suggestion in the comments. So I think I'm doing better as a result of that. I haven't managed to get a score that breaks 90,000 today yet, but I did last night, and that's a satisfactory point in my opinion. So using all those big coverage line attacks like that is really fun and useful. I'm really enjoying the skyscraper swords. Reminds me of some games I played of other varieties, Dragon Ball Z and things like that. So this final wave here doesn't give me too much trouble here, but that is mostly because we do a decent job of interrupting when they're about to fire off their rolling buster. You can kind of see it. They stick their arms out, ready to fire. But it's hard to catch. Meanwhile, I still have a fairly heavy heal and support going on in my team. Like I said, making a huge emphasis on making combos so that we stack up damage, either with area damage or single target damage that can be combined. It looks like they've done some work to make it so you can combo your EX skills a little bit better. I switched to a different team this second round through just to see how it would run, because it's going to have different results each time, frankly. And I'm still running through at this moment to try and get a better score and strategize more. Although I'm fairly happy with the strategy and appearance of my suits right now. There's a lot of interchangeability with the parts they're not presently using. And that's really where I go. Partly aesthetic and partially, is this useful enough? Doesn't get to be shown very often because it's not. It doesn't heal a lot. And it's not a very high level. But the beam whip that that Koryu's got on the shield, that's such a fun skill. Lots of all around coverage AoE, but not very large area. I try to keep pushing enemies into range so that Hinotori is able to hit them with Rolling Buster when she fires it off. And that's one of the things I keep doing with the different teams, is switching off which one's the power type, because that's the that's the only attribute that I can get up to around 75% cooldown, and I need to upgrade a few other skills before I can get up to about 90, I think, maybe up to 100, but I'm not sure if I'll back off before I hit that point and spread the parts around. Because I feel like 80% is an effective level of cooldown. Anything past that and you're almost wasting it. But it depends on the skills, to be frank. Some skills have a huge cooldown, and I'm not sure. I've never seen it personally. I've never used it. Gotta try and keep their long shooter here busy until the rest of us can gang up on it. I switched out assassination because I've got that maxed out, and it's a very useful skill, even though it's fairly selfish. I don't think it counted that damage, but okay. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Heckle if you want. Give me some praise if you enjoyed it. Later.